I just wanted to welcome you guys to my YouTube channel. I'm going to start doing some of these types of videos where I break down this game, College Football 25. It's been a long time favorite of mine. I used to play it in Salt Lake back in the 2000s, like 2002, 2003. I used to live in Salt Lake. Me and my friend Mike Paskett, we would lose countless hours. We'd stay up till 4 in the morning playing this game. Between using our creative teams, one of those was Arizona Tech for me. One of those for him was Northern Utah University because he's from Utah. So what we did is we used to create these two teams and go at each other, and we had a rivalry going. And anyway, long story short, thanks to EA for bringing this back. Thanks to all the people who made this possible, including Congress, allowing athletes to start using their name, image, and likeness on these games. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this situation. So when we used to play this game, the little backstory of the history, we used to play this game. I used to play as Arizona, and he used to play as Utah. Paskett used to play as Utah. I should stop using pronouns. Paskett used to play as Utah. I would play as Arizona, and then the names of the players were like quarterback number 7, and quarterback number 7 just happened to have the same height, weight, and hometown as Willie Tuitama, which was the quarterback of Arizona at the time. So even though they weren't using their names, they were still using their likenesses, and that's the reason why this got shut down for 10 years. So basically, it's back now, thanks to everyone who made it possible, including EA, including the students especially, who have signed off and allowed their name, image, and likeness to be included in this game so we can have this fun thing back. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to redo my Arizona Tech team because I did it initially kind of like a homage to How I Met Your Mother, which was one of my favorite TV shows. There was a part in the bar where Arizona Tech band came in and started playing, I guess. I might be remembering that wrong, but there was an Arizona Tech Fighting Hens band, and I decided to bring the Fighting Hens into this game. However, the Fighting Hens is not really a name that really draws fear, like, ooh, it's a Fighting Hens. So what I went ahead and did was I brought back the Toros of Arizona Tech, which was my original creative team when I used to play this back in NCAA college football 04-05. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the Teambuilder section. It's a website on EA. What we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to edit the Fighting Hens. Now, I was really impressed with what I did initially to build the Fighting Hens. I did some really cool alternate uniforms. I did one called a State Heritage uniform. I did one called like the Regal uniform, where I just used the AT logo that you see here. But essentially what we're going to do is we're going to change all this out. We're going to change all that out, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. So starting first, we're going to change out the logo. We're going to keep everything the same, even though you can't have create a stadium in a random area, which EA should probably get on that. That's one thing I'm going to suggest to EA. I'm going to put it down here, little lower third down here. Please allow us to create stadiums like you can in MLB The Show. You can create stadiums in MLB The Show. You should be able to do it here. We're not limited by optical media, so just allow us the opportunity to put this add-on on our hard drives, on our PlayStation, our Xbox, whatever we're playing on. So here we go. The Arizona Tech Fighting Hens, ATU, out of Casa Grande, Arizona. Now we're going to go ahead and change the nickname, and we're going to go Toros. That's our start. So now we're the Arizona Tech Toros out of Casa Grande, Arizona. The stadium is going to be named the Murder House, basically. Translation into Murder House. I just don't know why. I just thought it was kind of like gripping. Murder House. So here's the school info. You have Arizona Tech, you have Toros, ATU, Casa Grande, Arizona. Boom, 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 boom. All right, now, primary logo. This is the logo that you see when you start the game. When you have the matchups, it will show this logo. Whenever I play this game, it shows this AT logo here. So first things first, we're going to change that out, and we're going to go My Uploads. Now, I do have to say this. You kind of might look at this and go, wait, we only get 10 images to upload together? No, it's 10 per creative team that you do. So essentially you have 10 just for Arizona Tech, 10 for Northern Utah. I'm going to build the Northern Utah Wolves for my friend Mike Paskett. I'm going to do that. But first, I'm going to revamp the Arizona Tech Toros, and you get 10 per create a team, which is something that you didn't have in the original game. You had to go with the stock graphics that they had. That meant you had to name your team after one of the 10 logos or 12 logos that they had already pre-built into the game. So now with this, you get to upload your own graphics, your own photos, and I've done that already. I've already done that in Photoshop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through that right now. So starting first, we're going to go ahead and say it's not offensive. It doesn't infringe on any intellectual property rights, blah, 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 blah. And Arizona Tech Primary. And this is the new Arizona Tech Primary logo that you'll see when you download Arizona Tech and you play as Arizona Tech. That AT is what you'll see coming up on the screen. So that is the new primary logo. Now you see the AT has been updated here. Time to get rid of the fighting hen. So the secondary logo that I want to do is secondary logo, my uploads. Now we're going to change this, and there's our secondary logo. Nice little cool sharp bull there as our secondary logo. Now, territory logo is going to be my midfield logo. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and apply and go to territory logo, my uploads, and upload, confirm, midfield. Now it's hard to see, but it says Arizona Tech. There's a Toro and then there's a torch, which I thought of as a way to, like, it's a tech university. The torch, the flame represents innovation, and then it's on a torch, and I wanted to make the torch like Toro, bull, like a bull head. So those are my three logos. That one's going to go in midfield, and we're good to go with our three primary logos. The colors are staying the same. The apparel brand, of course, I got to go with Nike. Can't go wrong with Nike. And we're going to save this. We're going to keep the font the way they are, kind of the old school University of Arizona style of numbers. So with that, we're going to save uniforms. Now this is the really cool thing, is like you've got 5 different uniform choices, but you can also mix and match. When you actually play the game, you can actually mix and match your jerseys. You can say, well, I want the Regal helmet with a special jersey, vice versa. You could do all of that. First things first, you have to realize this too, that away uniform needs to be white, the home uniform needs to be color. So basically when I was playing as Arizona Tech before I started this redesign, I had home whites, and the away team also wore whites, so both teams were wearing whites. Very confusing. Make sure your home team is in color. Let's start with the home uniform. The design of the helmet can't be white anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this red. We're going to do the red, and we're going to make this stripe. We're going to flip the stripes. So there we go. And of course, I've previously uploaded this little Arizona Tech thing right here for the front bumper, and we are no longer the murder hens. So what we need to do is custom layers. We need to go ahead and delete the murder hen. What I've also done, since you saw my secondary logo was a red Toro, I've also made a yellow variant of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to add custom layer, upload my alternate. And there's my alternate. See? And go ahead and mirror it. Yeah, there we go. And now that it's mirrored, they're both pointing the same direction. And now my OCD can rest. So we're going to scale it down. It's already scaled down. Perfect. We're going to move it left a little bit there. And there it is. Perfect. The jersey design, we have to go in here and fix a little bit of the stuff. Base color is going to be red. Brand logo color. Like the idea of making it the Nike white. Let's see. We've got the nameplate on these things. Okay, we have to change the nameplate because we went to red uniforms. So let's change the nameplate color. And let's make it blue. Or we're going to make it yellow. Let's make it yellow. And I like the idea of now switching the numbers and making the numbers yellow with maybe a blue outline. I like the look of that. So let's see how it looks on this side. Yeah, that's what I want. Now we have to go back and do the pants. So the pants are going to be this. We're going to flip this color. We're going to put the belt color as yellow. We're going to put the brand logo color as yellow again with that little Nike symbol there. Pants design. We're going to go with this stripe here, or this stripe, maybe this stripe. Let's do this stripe. As you can see, the custom layer again has this fighting hen. we've got to change that out. So let's go ahead and go custom layers, delete the custom layer, add a custom layer, and let's put the bull there. I like the idea of putting the bull there on the leg. So the weird thing is like the scale is kind of off. So what you want to do is you want to like go ahead and make sure the scale isn't ratio. Like there's not a ratio to the scale. So basically now it looks like it's completely round. I just like putting it on the hip right next to the Nike, like right symmetrical with the Nike logo. I'm very into symmetry with these jerseys. And that's how we're doing this part here is we're putting the Toro logo right next to the Nike logo. So there we go. Boom. Socks. I think we can keep them the same. The brand color maybe being yellow. Yeah, that's fine, right? Let's see if this... That actually, I'll go with that. Let's do that. So let's save it, since we've done a lot of work there on that uniform, as opposed to, and then we can take a look at the uniform, and you can see right there what it looks like. So what we got to do is we got to go in and we're going to make them white. So the base color for the helmet is going to be white. Custom layers. Again, what we want to do is let's scroll that out. We want to delete this, add a custom layer. Again, it's going to come back to that AT thing. It's a primary logo. We're going to put the Red Bull on the away uniforms just because, you know, it's fun. So let's save this real quick. Hopefully. That's not good. That's not good. You got to be kidding me, right? Jeez. Hopefully I didn't just lose everything that I was working on. Still waiting. Edit. Okay, cool. It says draft, so no one can touch it right now. It's just in the draft mode. So let's see if I can fix this here. Let's keep going. Come on. It's taking forever now. I'm having internet issues, and I've asked so many times to upgrade our internet. We're gonna have to work on that now because this is not good. There we go. All right, cool. So now we're done with that. The aways. Did it not? Okay. Relief. We gotta fix my problem that I had earlier. So base color again. Let's go to white. I think we're gonna do the brand logo is gonna be red on this one. Boom. And we're gonna come here to nameplate, and we're gonna make that red. And numbers, we're gonna also make those red with a blue outline. So let's put the red Toro here. Let's put him up here. Left, right, up. There we go. So now the Toro's on there. So now we have to go to the pants because the pants are red. We have to change the base color to white, belt color to red, brand logo color to red. And I don't know what I was thinking with that design, but it's not good. And so we're going to do that. We're going to do yeah. Oh, maybe we flip the colors here. No, we're going to do red and yellow like this. Cool. All right. And again, I don't know what has that weird pinstripe outside it, but oh well. And now custom layers. I'm going to go ahead and do the Toro again. The red Toro again. Boom. All right. Now they're both in the same spot. Okay, cool. Socks. Let's flip the reds. Let's do that. And then there we go. We're finally done with our away uniforms. Hopefully they save this time because our internet connection is so awesome. Preview the uniform. See, this is going to be our away uniform. Looks pretty good, if I say so myself. Cool. Now, close preview. Now it's time to edit what I call the Regal alternative. So these are like the really glossy, shiny ones that I wanted to pull out, like when they play, like when they would play like their rival or something, like maybe the season opener, maybe in a bowl game. This is what I wanted to go with. So I'm not changing anything on these things. I'm not changing anything in terms of what we got going on. I like everything we got. There's this glossy number here. It's all like blue and gold. It's kind of very BYU old schools, not old school, but like 2003 BYU style. And so with that being said, it's already saying, hey, I know which logo you want to use. And it's this Arizona Tech logo, and it's glossy. See how I've finally incorporated my beloved Arizona Tech logo in here. So we're going to move this up here like this. We're going to move this. No, we're not going to rotate anything. Eek, that was almost a disaster. Move it over here like this. And now we have this excellent glossy chrome look for this team. Everything's chromed out. It's just very Regal. Add custom layer, Arizona Tech. And we're going to go ahead and send it over here like this. Nope. We're going to go ahead and zero that back out. We're going to bring it up. And it's going to ask us what finish we want. We want it chrome because we want everything to really be chromed out on this jersey. It's really like kind of like the thing. And we're going to add that Arizona Tech jersey logo again. And we're going to use the numbers from the last one just to kind of get it in the same spot. So I've written those down. 0.196. And you know, I kind of want to rotate it a little bit there. See, so it kind of rotates around there a little bit. And I kind of want it more this way. There we go. So now we got the Arizona Tech logo. Everything's fine. We previously uniform, and there we go. That's what we wanted for that Regal alternate one. Okay. So then I've done this heritage one, and I'm not quite in love with it. It's kind of cheesy. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm not a fan. So what we're going to do is we're just going to delete it. We're going to get rid of it. Bye-bye. Gone. So now I want to do the rivalry one. So I don't want the AT logo. I want this to kind of be a special kind of like once a season uniform, basically. Yeah, it seems weird that I'm wasting this on once a season, but you know, oh well. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload the file and we're going to confirm, and I'm going to go ahead and pick the Screw NUU one because that's the one I want to use. It's like kind of like a shot at Pasket's team. It's like that was our rival when we played this game. So I kind of want this one. When I do the NUU team, I'm going to have NUU players on attack, and this is the one that they'll wear. See, it's a different kind of bull look for this team. And what I want to do is I kind of want to make it like, I want to mirror it first, but then I want to scale it. And I'll show you what I'm going to do here. It's going to basically be kind of like that. See how it's like the bull, but it's like stretched out. It's kind of really like it encompasses the whole helmet. It just looks very dark and brooding, and it's something that I love the different look of that bull. And I don't know, I gotta get the numbers off there. I don't like the numbers on there anymore because the numbers look a little pixelated here through that, and maybe that's something EA can fix. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. We're gonna go ahead and go to numbers, and we're gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna take them off. How do we take them off again? None. There we go. They are off. So there is our special NUU version rivalry helmet. Then maybe I'll pull that out with Arizona or Arizona State whenever I schedule them. They don't have Northern Arizona in this game because Northern Arizona really is not a university. And so here's the black and yellow. I like the idea of just putting a slash of red in there. Just a dash of red in there. So I'm going to keep that the same. I'm going to keep this the same. Maybe change. Can I change that belt color yellow? It's still kind of being glossy. I don't know if I like the chrome on that, but it's fine. Whatever. Brand color was supposed to be red, but basically this is what it looks like now. Very, very different look than the other ones. This one right here and this one right here. Very different look from those two. So there you go. Cool. Everything's fine. Cool. I guess I'm just being a little impatient because when it didn't add it, I'm like sitting there going, okay, when is it going to add it? Just kept going, here's the special. So what we're going to Duplicate from home. All right, now we're in the Arizona. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the base color blue, and we're going to leave everything the way it is. We're just going to go blue there, Toro there, boom, boom, boom. Jersey, we're going to change it to a blue. Brand logo color, yellow. We're going to keep everything the way it is. Boom, boom, boom. In terms of numbers, we're going to make color red. So we're going to do that. We're going to put the red outline on the numbers. So there we go. We have like an Arizona themed jersey, which I like a lot for, being Arizona. Base color blue. Everything stays the same. Socks, we're going to go base color blue, undersock color yellow, brand color red. If it actually does it, that'd be cool. So there we go. We've got our Arizona themed jersey. We're going to save it. That's going to take 3 years to save because I have a great internet connection. All right. The stadium staying the same. Play at Arizona Stadium. Crowd's the same. Surface is going to be... And now we do the logos. So midfield's on. Advanced placement. Apply. Midfield logo. I wanted my uploads, and I want it to be... Where is it at? That doesn't look good at all. So, advanced placement. Let's scale it. Now, clearly I've done something wrong here in the edit. I'll have to go back in there and fix it, but I'm just leave it for now because I don't have time to keep dealing with their internet issues that we're having. So I'm going to leave that alone. I'll come back and fix that at a later time. And let's see if they've changed this. View all. And this is the secondary logos that, you can't really add your own in there. So we're going to go ahead and take that off. You can't really add your own logo. I mean, you can go in here and custom layers, and I like the idea of adding a custom layer. Let's see. We can make we can do the bull, the Toro, and we can go scale it down and bring it left. Rotate it 90 degrees, apparently. Bring it left. And it's inverse, so it's just like, So we can put that right there. When this was going on before, when I was trying to add 2 layers, more than 1 layer to a field in certain areas, it just wasn't doing it. So they said you could add up to like 10 layers on the field, custom layers, but for some reason it wasn't adding the other layers. So let's see if it does it this time. See, I click on it and it's not showing up at all. And it's not a delay thing. This is just something that's just happening. It's not coming up with a secondary layer. Chloe, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and cancel this. And I don't like the idea of having an asymmetrical field. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that little bowl logo on the 20. And that's what we're going to do with that. And the end zones, the same thing's happening on the end zones, where you're going to go ahead and you can have a pattern, but you can't have like a logo because it's only allowing you to do one custom layer at a time. So basically that's our field, because for some reason EA hasn't figured out how to make more than one custom layer for this logo thing that I showed you. It says custom layers. You can only have one custom layer for some reason. It says 0 out of 5, but honestly to God, you only have one, because you just saw that I added one and then I added a second one and that one did not show up. So only one custom layer on top of your midfield logo that you have. So here's the thing I forgot to do, and you should probably do this before you start getting antsy and want to play as your team. Always remember to submit your team. So now that we're going to wait for 3 hours for the internet to come on, now that we're all done designing it, we have to submit it. And if we didn't submit it before, we're going to submit it now. Now we're going to submit it. And yeah, EA, just some tips for EA. I hope they're watching this. Please make it to where we don't necessarily have to import our own music into the game. I understand there's likeness rights and copyrights and all that stuff, but all of these fight songs, you should be able to play as Arizona Tech with the Tennessee fight song if you want to. That should be something that you should be able to change. And again, create a stadium. You have it in MLB The Show. You should do it here. That's one other thing you need to do. Also, the other problem you're having is you're not being able to layer custom layers on the field. You have one custom layer, and that's it. You should have at least one for each end zone, one for each 20-yard line, 4 to 5 custom layers tops. You're only able to label one right now. Lay one on your field on top of your primary main midfield logo. So basically, at this point, EA, you've got a good start here. There's just some other things you need to work on, including also offline dynasties. If, say, I have my little brother in the house and we want to play against each other in an offline dynasty, there should be a second controller in which he can control his dynasty, I can control mine, and we can recruit against each other. That would be great. Otherwise, I don't like the idea of having this online dynasty thing where there's only one person, you can only control one team. It just seems like that should be a local setting for you to play with your friends. If your friend comes over, you've got 16 people at your house, and you want to do your online dynasty at your house. You want to do that at your house. You should have that dynasty team builder offline option available. Just a bunch of different changes I think EA needs to do. Other than that, I think we're all good. I think this is a good starting spot. And you can go. I could probably nitpick even more things that I'd like to see added. But I think that EA has been very receptive in bringing people that have been playing the college football revamped series into their fold, like Bordeaux, for example, somebody that I've been watching recently as we gear up for this College Football 25. And I think that's a lot of the bringing of the community in that love this game, that appreciate this game, that kept this game alive, because I love this game. I've always loved this game, and the next build I'm going to do, the next custom team I'm going to do Paskett's Northern Utah University. I think I'm going to call them the Werewolves this time, and I've got quite a few logos that I've got in mind for that. So maybe I'll take you through, and I'll decide to do the entire logo design situation, the whole design process in terms of building this. I'm not going to give too much away right now, but I'm going to be working on something very cool for people that are playing this game. I think it's going to help grow the community even more. I think there's a real solid custom element to this game, that there are so many ways we can go beyond the game, beyond what we're doing just online here. And I think it's going to be incredible to go ahead and just try some new things out, try to do some different things, and expand this community that we've kept alive for, years and years. Team was successfully submitted. So yeah, go get a drink of water, and there we go. So there we go. Go to my teams. As you can see, the internet service will come down. The Toros have been published. They are in the system. So let's go ahead and check them out right now in College Football 25. All right, here we go. College Football 25. I've already deleted my old Arizona Tech Fighting Hens stuff, so we just have to wait for this to boot up. And once it does, EA Sports, it's in the game, unless it was Teambuilder. That wasn't in the game to begin with. Create a player. Also, EA, get on that, man. Get on the create a player thing. I don't know why. I feel like you guys are holding off because you feel like people might infringe on name, image, and likeness rights, but honestly, I don't see the issue there. I don't know. All right, so download center. Hopefully it takes. So let's go here. Schools. And that's the cool thing, is like you can download playbooks, sliders, because some of the sliders are a little bit off. I will tell you that right now. I had a lot of an issue initially getting through there, and yeah. I think this is mine. So it's in my sharings. You can go to my sharings, P. Alberto Sanchez, and download my Arizona Tech team. It's a little bit strong. I've edited the rosters just a little bit, just to kind of have some fun with it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a play now. We're going to do a play now. Quick exhibition game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to hit the R2 here. We're going to go to Teambuilder. And we're going to pick Arizona Tech Toros. And the logo looks a lot better now that I've done it through here as opposed to what I had earlier. It looks really, really solid. And I like the idea of playing against the Sun Devils. And so we're going to do that. And now we get to init uniforms. So basically we can go home. We're the home team. We can go home. We can go away. We use our Regal alternates. The glossy didn't show up as good as I wanted it to. I might have to go fix that a little bit. But the compositing needs a little bit of work there, EA. The specials, those are really the cool, the NUU uniforms. And of course, then we have the Arizona variants, which I'm going to go ahead and roll out the Arizona variants for this game. Let's do that. And like I said, you know, you can go Arizona, you can take the Arizona helmet, but you can go, oh, let's do the home helmet instead. So you could do the home helmet, you could do the away helmet. Basically, with these combinations, you can do 625 different uniform combinations. If you pick every, like, if you go through and go every, like, 1, 2, 3, you could do 625 combinations. But I'm going to go ahead and use the Arizona helmet because I think I want to use the Arizona, full-on Arizona heritage jersey that I created. So there we go. And we are ready to go. Again, the next build is going to be Northern Utah University. I'm going to do that for Paskett. I might want to bring him on and see what he wants to contribute to the process. But all in all, I think it'd be really cool to do his team and then kind of, you know. The next build I'm going to do for a custom team is going to be Northern Utah University, my friend Paskett's team. And yeah, we're going to do that. See? And I fixed that logo as best I could, but for some reason it's still looking a little bit pixelated in some areas. I might need to take it through an up converter again. So Arizona State's going to kick off. I love the way the midfield looks. That Arizona Tech torch logo in the middle looks really cool. Let's see. I found that hole a little too late. So there we go. Wow, it looks really nice. The Arizona jersey looks really, really nice. Man, I am really impressed with how nice the Arizona jersey looked out. I don't like the coach suggestions. I don't dig them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let's, how much time on the clock we have left? Okay, we're going to go ahead and pick this play real quick. Come around here. I don't think Marlowe's the best quarterback I have on the team, so we're going to go cut through here. Oh, shoot. Well, 7 yards, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's go. I like to normally just kind of, you know, call some hot routes because you got to just keep on the fly. So let's do a play action here. Let's see. Let's just air it out. Nice. Way to go. Oh, the delay on getting the kickoff when you're running your PlayStation through an ATEM, you have to make sure your delay's a little bit off. You have to let up on these things a little bit earlier than you would. So there's a little bit of a delay. That was interesting. That should be 3 points, right? That should be 3 points. They should change the rules and they should say if you kick a kickoff through the field goal, it's 3 points. Let's be honest. This is Arizona State. There are no impact players at Arizona State. Formation. I run a 3-3-5. It's really an effective defense for this game. I love the 3-3-5 and I love blitzing. Boom. Nice play call. Loss of 2. Let's go ahead and let's do a zone. Let's just run a zone real quick. Just kind of mix it up a little bit. I love pinching down. Block. Nice little screen there. To wrap him up. 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. Cool. EA definitely needs to work on the compositing. Like if I have, I've got these really good logos that I did, really high quality logos. For some reason, they're not looking good when they're composited in the game. And that's worrisome to say the least. So that being said, time for them to punt. All right, let's go pistol. Let's do a running play. And let's go ahead and, come on. Oh, yeah, dude, I'm gone. Bow. Take a bow. Thank you. Want to thank everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of these EA College Football 25 games. When the new Madden comes out, I'm going to be doing some crossovers where I'm going to be importing our NCAA rosters into Madden. That's going to be really cool as well. I'm going to be doing a playthrough with Arizona Tech. I'm going to be doing some other custom team builds with logos that I design. I'm going to also be doing a career as a coach. I'm going to show you the status of that as well. So we're doing a lot of these EA College Football 25 type games. I want to thank everybody for watching this. Just want to especially thank the community and the programmers who kept College Football Revamped going for all these years. And now it's back in our hands and we're all enjoying this game. Thank you so much.